Pennsylvania could soon have a ban on school districts having Native Americans and similar imagery as mascots.
A legislative memo came out yesterday from Democratic State Representative Chris Robb from the 200th District in Philadelphia. He's putting up two bills here, the one that would ban the imagery in school mascots and also create grants to help those schools with the cost of rebranding.
This is something that is easily done. We have seen if major NFL teams can do that. Certainly our schools across our Commonwealth can.
Robb says longstanding advocacy studies and research shows that using natives as mascots harms Native youth who have a higher suicide rate than other groups. Robb has tried to put up this kind of legislation in the past, but stresses that with time comes education, empathy, and youth advocacy that he says should drive change. Susquehanna Valley obviously no stranger to these kinds of mascots. Just to name a few, the Indians, mascot for the Susquehanna Township in Dauphin County, Donegal in Lancaster County, and Juniata.
And Robb says that he understands that these names carry a long history for some communities, but says it is time for a change.
There are people who feel very connected to their mascots and their team names and their logos, which is very understandable for communities, particularly small, close-knit communities where that has a significance bigger than the image itself. But they have the benefit of not connecting it to things that are dehumanizing.
And enforcement would bar non-compliant schools from interscholastic competitions and circuits like the PIAA. Robb says that he has co-sponsors for the measure and urges House leadership to advance the bills, framing the effort as part of a broader standard against dehumanizing stereotypes of any ethnic group.
This is not unique to Native peoples. There was a time when people who descend from Irish immigrants were stereotyped as drunken, marauding folks. Italian Americans, Polish Americans, African Americans, Jewish Americans, and so we shouldn't carve out spaces to do things that are not in the best spirit of our ethnic diversity. This is a positive way of looking at it. This is not seeking to harp on folks who have embraced a logo in previous generations where there was not the same conversation or sensitivity to these issues. So I think I'll keep introducing them until we move forward.
Now, in the last few years, many organizations have been moving away from Native American branding and imagery, most notably the Washington Commanders, the logo there on the left, previously named the Redskins, and the Cleveland Guardians, previously named the Indians.